Good morning, welcome back to Shogun Total War 2. It's Fall of the Samurai, it's the Saga clan fighting as a republic, and I found a way of winning this game instantly. If I can get the Azu, that's these over here, I think, maybe there are two territories, I'm not too sure. But if I capture one of these territories, which is going to fall fairly soon, then I could simply make the other one my vassal by giving them loads and loads of money. I don't know how long they'd remain a vassal for, but it'd be enough to win the game, so I could probably win it on this video today. I'm not going to. I'm going to win it eventually, but I'm not going to do it that way, really. Just so I give somebody a tip, really. When you get to an enemy that's only got one territory and you've got loads and loads of money, you can just buy them as a vassal, probably just for one turn, and win the game. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is use one of these units on here. I've been looking around again as usual. He's pretty good, so I'm going to get him on a ship. He's wasted there anyway because the place is really quite happy, and I'm going to use this guy here to clear away those routers from that battle that I've just had. So the seas look fairly clear around here, so I think we should be okay. Right, bring that one over to here. You know, these are the ones from the battle on the previous video that got away. I want to sweep them up, really. So if I take my army off there and attack them, I should get support from the sea here, support from that army there. Look at all that lot. And all there is just a few stragglers. Probably get blown away from the naval bombardment. But anyway, I'm just going to auto-resolve that one. There shouldn't be any casualties whatsoever in that battle. And I'm hoping my mic's on. Oh, I think it is, yeah. Okay, good. I'm not sure if my mic was quite in the right position there at the beginning of the video, so might be one or two things that you might not have heard, but basically I was saying that it could easily be won just by making somebody a vassal when they've only got one territory left, provided I had 64. I've actually got 63 at the moment. So okay, I'm going to put one of those gunboats back because I don't need it down here. It's much better to have it up there, and I'll perhaps ferry some more troops from over here when the time comes, perhaps from over here as well. I do have bits of troops dotted around the place, mainly because this area is still exposed. Things can attack along there. It's difficult for them because I've got gunboats in the ports, which means that means there's a zone of control, so they have to attack the ports first, which makes it more difficult for them. So, okay, having cleared him out of the way, the next thing that I wanted to do was to attack these armies here. I don't want to waste... I've already used this geisha, by the way, but I don't want to waste my geisha's time, really, and also to waste... well, really to waste money. So I think a good way to attack these guys is going to be to... well, if I sort of lend them a general in here. Okay. And then not involve this army in the attack. You see, the trouble is that whenever I meet anybody on even ground, or even when it's in their favour a little bit, that he won't fight me, he'll just run away. I can only stop one of those armies with my geisha, and it's going to cost me a load of money anyway, so I'm not going to do it. What I'm going to do is attack it with this army here. I'm going to go for this one, in the hope that... you see, I'm just a bit worried that if I attack that one, maybe he'll come on in support, and that'll just make him run away. So I'm going to go for this one. And if I need that geisha there or not. Shall I move her on now? I think I will, actually. Let's get her out of the way. I wonder how much it would cost for her to distract that army. 500... let's go for that one. Yeah, so she's gaining some skills for only 500 and whatever. Oh, good, right. Okay, and that will sort of hold them in position. Is she gaining any skills? No, not quite yet, but for 500 and something, I think that's good. Maybe it'll allow me to catch him as well. Now, I've got plans for the Azu, by the way. I think I'm going to get one of their territories fairly shortly. So, this army here, I'm going to send against those. I'll keep your fingers crossed that he's going to stand and fight. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11... I've got 12. Well, he's going to have substantially more than that, of course. Right, okay. 2, 4, 6... he's got 8 in the first force. And 10, 12 is the same as mine, so he's got an additional 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 troops, isn't he, really? 7 units. So, well, let's see what happens. I don't know if he's going to go for me or not. I suspect he won't do because I haven't got any artillery, but let's find out what happens. Okay, well, here's the battle map. I was going to behave aggressively. Do you see my army here? I was going to start advancing. Well, I am advancing. But, if you could see what's happening, he's come up on this flank here. So, I'm going to have to turn round. And I think I'm going to have to do it pretty quick, because he's going for me. So, I need to go for him straight away, wherever he is. Come on, where are you? You're here. Let's have you, quickly. Okay, did we get him? I think we might just have got him. I think he's engaged my infantry, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Oh dear, come on infantry, fight him off. Horse involved as well. He kind of caught me out there. We've beaten him. Right, good. Well, that's good news. Let's get these guys back into position then. And these infantry, I want back in line, please. Yes. Pretty shortish. And then these over here that are forming into this other formation, I need to bend them back round a bit now, I'm afraid. Because it looks like he's going to go for this flank as well, doesn't it? So, let's come over here as well. So, over to there. Just walk round, I think, and we should be just okay with a little bit of luck. And over there as well. Right, okay, good. We're ready with the naval bombardment yet? I don't think so. Look, he's coming around here, isn't he? He's coming in 2 places. Aha! And he's sending horse in over there. No surprise, I suppose. Right, okay, well, it all got a little bit hectic at one point there. In fact, it's still a little bit hectic. See something else going in here now? Who's this? More horse. Well, let's send in my horse to tackle him. Quick as you like, chaps. Right, okay, we're going to have to put these on... Oh, come on, quick. Quicker than that, please. Come on. Right, are they gone? I think they're gone. Yes, they're beaten. Right, okay, back into normal line. Take that off. And these can now come back into their normal formation. Right, good. Bit of a mess, I'm afraid, isn't it? He seems to be now, again, trying to join his forces together after those 2 sort of chance attacks that he made there. Let's see if I can keep my original formation now. If I turn, will it let me? No, he's coming for me, isn't he, there? So, I think maybe we're going to have to start manoeuvring a little. It's not something I really wanted to do, manoeuvre on the spot like this. But I think I'm going to have to. Okay, bring these round just behind, I think, actually, rather than off to the side. Right, it's looking like he's giving me a unit here to take... Oh, his bow! Right, okay, I see what he's doing. He's hitting me with the bow because he can outrange me, presumably. Well, in that case, what I'm going to do is hit him against that unit there, pretty sharpish. So let's see if we can take that one out. Oh, look at those. Goodness me. Wow. Oh, my chaps didn't like that very much, did they? Come on. Those arrows are pretty effective, aren't they? So, okay, certainly played to his strengths. While we're doing that, taking those out, let's give him a bit of a blast over here, shall we? Is he advancing yet, or is he just standing there? I think he's going to stand there, you know. Well, let's hit him with a naval bombardment then. Right, okay, is he out of there yet? I need to get some decent formation in all of this. Definitely made a mistake in my original setup here. In that I started to advance, thinking that the enemy would be reticent and hanging back, but he hasn't. He's flung troops forward, hasn't he? Right, well, they're completely shattered, so let's get all of these together now then, and hope they'll go back into their original formation. I doubt that they will. Let's give it a try, see what happens. Oh, I think I might have got lucky. Yes? I think I might just have got lucky, and they are going to go into the original formation I sought for them. You remember... on some occasions, it's been the... Oh, hang on, what's happening? Did I hit anybody? Did he move? Oh, I think we did quite well there. I'm going to have to watch this cavalry though, I'm afraid. You see those coming down there? I'll have to keep an eye on those. Are we almost in position or are we miles away? I think they're probably more bow stuff, aren't they? No, they're Yari Key. I don't think they can fire, can they? What are they? Are they bows? No, I think they're just spears, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Okay, good. Whew. Pressure on. Now then. I think we're going to have to manipulate this line a little bit more again. And bring it more into line with his force. Oh, hang on, he's coming anyway. Alright, okay. Well, that's all over then. Let's move those a little bit quicker then to get them in line. Come on, you lot. Get moving. Right, you can kneel and fire. Sometimes I wonder if that's a good idea. You can kneel and fire. You can stand, I'm afraid, because you're going to have to fight as well. Okay, looks like I might have to bring some troops around, doesn't it? No, he's not attacking everywhere, is he? Aha! I think we might have to stand here as well soon. Yep. Stand there. Are these fighting? Yes, they are. They don't need to yet. They're not kneeling, but they... No, they're going to have to fight, aren't they? So, yeah, they are fighting actually already. Right, okay. Phew, what a mess. Right, okay, well, let's get these in here then. Helping out. Maybe I've bitten off just a little bit more than I can chew here. Right, okay. Let's empower those a little, or inspire them, or whatever you call it. Okay, well they're all gone, that's good news. So, he's attacking all the way along my line, along here, and it's looking like I'm losing a unit. I've lost one. Routing. Oh dear, have we bitten off more than we can chew over here? I think we have. Where are my horse over here? Come on, horse. Come on, horse, where are you? What are you doing? Help me out here. Okay, another naval bombardment, do you think? About there. Hope it doesn't hit my own troops. Now, why are we all the way over there? Because we're cavalry carbine, that's why. What are they? General's bodyguard. Wavering. Right, okay, we've almost got him. Right, I'm going to need to start moving some of these... Oh dear, who are those coming after me? Chagatai. Okay, well let's go for the Chagatai as well, now the General's bodyguard are gone. And I think I'm going to have to bring these chaps round, because I don't think they're being utilised properly. Ah, well there goes the naval bombardment. Let's hope he avoids me when he goes in. Right, let's get these fighting this way. Okay, and... these, that's my general I think, isn't it? Yeah, it is. What are these? Right, more horse. Oh dear, they're not happy, are they? So, okay, it's not looking good. In fact, it's looking pretty ropey. Let's get these in here. Come on, quickly folks. I need you in there. This is a good unit, I think. This one is okay. 131, so that one's in pretty good form. Well, let's get him doing something then. I think I'm going to have to drive those perhaps into there. Right, okay, and these now, how are we doing? Excuse me. I think we're going to have some melee on those as well. Come on, 36, 34. 14 we're down to. Oh dear. I do have another army in reserve, of course, after this one. If I lose this one. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Right, okay. Looks like we're out of ammunition, so we're going to go into the flank or rear of those muskets there with my general. So, okay, let's take those out there then. And these. It's all becoming a bit of a mess, but it looks to me as though he's only got one unit now standing. And once that unit's gone, the whole thing is over. In fact, this is like last man standing, isn't it? It really is. Goodness me. Right, well, I think everything's going now. I think that was my fault for advancing straight forward and exposing my flank. I didn't realise he was going to come from my left side there, straight onto my flank and be so aggressive. I really thought, and this is, you know, I don't know, you know what they say, I've said it before, haven't I? Assume makes an ass of you and me, and I'm afraid that's what it did. I assumed that he would stand and wait for me to come. So I thought if I got off to him at a fairly quick pace, then I'd be able to hit him before his reinforcements came on. In reality, he hit me quite viciously in the flank there. But anyway, I think we're okay. You know, we've survived it. I hope the general came out of it as well, and he'll gain some experience. The main thing is that well, I hope the main thing that came out of it is experience, and that we've got plenty of time to replenish these troops, and that, I hope anyway, he hasn't got any men out of the battle. Anyway, this is taking a while, so I'll bring you back in a second. Well, it's not good news, because he's actually got men out of the battle as well, 188. I've only got 425 remaining as well, so that wasn't good. Probably the worst battle I've ever fought. I mean, look at that. I mean, we killed 1,519, but lost 1,000 men, so pretty poor. He had a lot of melee troops. Oh, one of his armies has gone. Ah. Well, where's he going to retreat to then? Oh, he isn't. He's going to stand there, is he? General increases in rank. Right, okay, thank you very much, General, for increasing in rank. I wonder now if he's going to be able to take away the retreaters. Is he now going to be able to retreat? Surely not. Well, I've got no choice, really. Come on. Right, okay, well I'm not going to fight that one. That's a bit obvious, isn't it? That one, auto-resolve battle. The problem seems to be that his archers can outrange my infantry. So when he goes charging in, he's got archers firing at me from the rear. But not only that, he's got melee troops that are horse that can go in very, very quickly at weak points and keep attacking one after another. So I think that worked out well for him, and of course the fact that he caught my flank as well meant that we couldn't sort of kneel and be prepared as well as we'd like to be. So that general's increased in rank, and I can put those back in the town, which is good. Oh, come on, quick as you like. And then I'll improve this general. What shall I give him? Microscope? What's that? Research rate of technologies. Plus 10 to the research rate of technologies. That's good, isn't it? I'm going to get that. Melee attack of all sword units under this man's command. Well, that's a bit weird because, oh, I don't know, I'm going to go for this, but everybody's a sword unit, really. I mean, I think they're talking about primary weapon, aren't they, really? Right, melee attack of this man's bodyguard. Command when attacking from land or sea. Oh, what was that last one? Accuracy, was it? 60 accuracy. Oh, the man's bodyguard. Armour, command when defending. Oh, no, I'll go for this one. Okay. Actually, he's very low down, isn't he? And he's got all these chevrons. Oh, it's because he's been fighting as the second general, isn't it, for this other army? That's why that is. Right, okay. Oh, he's the one on the ship. He hasn't improved. Can he reach to join them? No, he can't. Right, okay, well, let's get these guys moving. Oh, I was going to say let's get them moving east, but they haven't got any movement left, have they? So, okay, well, we'll start them on the journey. That's the main thing. Whew, probably, well, there you go. That's probably the worst battle I've ever fought. So that's an interesting thing in itself, isn't it? Worst battle ever. I think it's because I'm without artillery. I like to fight with artillery, wasn't it? I don't know. Was it Frederick the Great or was it Napoleon? One of them said, you know, without artillery, warfare is just a mass brawl, or you know, something like that. He said, didn't it? So, right, okay. I just have to hope nothing comes down this way, and unfortunately, it looks like something is, doesn't it? It looks like he's going to come down that way. I wonder if he can go over there and maybe snaffle him. Can we? That's only 819, 71%. I'm going to go for that because I don't want anything sneaking down here. Brilliant. Okay, I know it's going to cost me a load of money to do that, but the one over here would have cost me about 2,000 or something to sabotage that army down there. So these are the important ones to stop, really, because I had a way of attacking those with a smaller army. If it's a much smaller army now. How many have I actually got left in there now? I mean, 7 turns. Some of these 7 turns. Wow, they took a real hammering. But having said that, they're still there, aren't they? All the units, 5 in that, 12 in that. So, hey, tell you what I didn't do. I didn't look on that occasion at the individual stats, did I? Which I normally would do. So, okay, right. The other thing I need to do is get one of these ships. Oh, have I done it? Oh, wrong place. Is it? I must have already done it, have I? Yeah, I've done it already. I'd forgotten that I'd sent that ship back there. Okay, well, how are we doing for time? 20 minutes. And I've still got a little bit more planned. Right, okay, over in Musashi, which is down here somewhere, they're in the red at the moment. Here we go. They're not in the red. Oh, sorry, right. They are in the red, it's just that I've untaxed them. So, right, I'm taxing them now, and I'm going to recruit in here. I'm going to get a couple of units in here. Decent troops. Not absolutely brilliant with fire accuracy and everything like that, but that they'll settle the place, that's the thing, and then those troops will be useful in the future through a port down here. And in fact, oh, I'm already recruiting, aren't I, down there, a ship. So, okay, so I wanted to raise tax in Musashi, that's the main thing. All my agents, I really need to go east now. Now there's a bit of a fag this, because there's quite a few of them really. I'm not sure if people want to see the actual agents or not, but there's no way she needs to be stuck there, is there? It's just a complete waste of her time. This is the place we need more than anything else, so I'll be moving that agent up to there to go and have a look at it. But it's important that I take that place because that's going to be one of the Azu territories. But for now, I don't know if she can get this way, can she? Can she go that way? No, she can't even go that way, can she? So let's bring her sort of generally over here somewhere, I think. Yes, that makes sense. Right, next one. Was that her? Yeah, it was her. Right, I've got a shinobi here that needs to move. That's this one. Where can he go? Just need him to go east, like I said. Maybe over to here, eventually. Okay. And next one, this one. Right, okay, what's that? Another shinobi. Over to, see, this is the other place we need to take. This is the narrowing here. This is the bit I need to get to. I don't know if you can see it properly up there, but I'll just take us over there. And you see, just across there, it's quite mountainous, and it's also quite narrow, especially when you get sort of further over to that point there. But it does narrow even down here. So, what am I talking about? No, it's up there, isn't it? Really, that it narrows. But if I take this territory here, and which is this big one here in the middle, once I've got that, it's a massive territory that cuts all the way across. You can see it all in black across there. The other Azu territory is this one here as well. Once I've taken those two, sorry, I was looking on the top right map then. Once I've taken those two, then that's the end of the, I think it's the Azu, isn't it? Right, okay, what about her? Where am I going to send her to? She needs to come, well, everybody seems to be heading that way at the moment, don't they? But there's nothing around here, you see. There's no other targets that I can see around there. I mean, there's this one, of course, but we're already almost there anyway. That's going to be one of my local armies over here going for that one. So I'm just going to bring her this way then, I suppose. Perhaps eventually over to there. Well, at least she's moving in the right direction, that's the thing, isn't it? So, anything there? Nothing at all, so everything's quite clear there. Let's have a look who else we've got. Shinobi. God, I can't get over that battle. How devastating that was. That really was bad, wasn't it? Worst battle ever, I think. No, there must be one worse, surely. Pretty close though, wasn't it? That could have gone either way, that one. There's no doubt about it. That really was tight. I'm going to bring her this way. This one. Basically because otherwise I've got too many people going to the same place. And it might be an idea to come down here anyway, just in case there are any troops trying to sneak down there. See, there's a long range along here that you can't go along. If I send my army up there, and he comes round here, he's going to catch me out, isn't he? He's not going to catch me out too much, because I can fortify my places, put more troops in them in that time if I see something coming down. There's plenty of time, isn't there? Kazuka. Why is that in the red? Is that going to improve next turn? Non-clan allegiance, -1. Can't see anything improving there. Why is Kazuka so unhappy? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to come to that one in a minute. Let's sort the agents out first. This one. Right, now this is the territory we need to get to. And we need to find out what's here. Look at that, Fukushima, and there's nothing there at all. No, oh, do you know, I could have killed him. I didn't realise. This should be a fairly wealthy place, I would have said. Yep, not bad. Yeah, it is Azu, isn't it? Yeah, so if we take that place, the trouble is with taking that place, it takes so long to get to. I mean, look at how far it's going to take any of my armies to get anywhere near there, and of course he's not coastal either. It's going to take an age to get there. Right, okay, any others? This one. Yep, where's she going to go to? She's going to go... Cool, she's miles away from anything. That's the other Azu territory down there. Yeah, okay, we'll get her moving generally over to here then. See if it makes any difference. Is that it for the agents? Is that it? I think. Yep. Okay. Now the other thing was Sado over here, this place. This is still exposed because I don't have enough ships to cut off all the areas across here, so I need to make sure Sado is strong. So this is the one that's going to get matchlock towers in it. I've just had built, by the way, the fortress or the I don't know, the city, whichever one it was that gives you another slot. I think it's the city, isn't it? So okay, now I need to mobilise some troops. And I need to mobilise them, I think, around here. Is it around here? I've just got a note on my sheet here saying mobilise redundant armies. Right, okay. Where are you? Come on. There's a bay, isn't there? Is it that one? I'm not sure. I don't think it is, actually. There's another bay around here. This is the one. Yeah, okay. So I've got Owari, Issa, Mikawa, all with troops on that I need to get mobilised. Can these troops reach down there? They can't, can they? It's a shame, isn't it? So I need those out of there as well, really. Okay, let's get all of these onto here. I'm going to bring out the veteran as well. I've checked them, by the way. They're all happy enough to let me bring troops out. So, so they're just wasted, really, in here. Come on. Yep, they're still green, you see. I could do with getting the veteran out as well. Let's not waste him by leaving him in there. Okay. And I've got some in Mikawa as well that I need to bring out. If they can reach the ships, can they? Actually, I need to do that next. Right, those two into there. Come on, quick as you like. And, yep, okay, so now I hope to bring those over to here. Now this is the awkward one. It's Issa here. It's an awkward place to get men out of. It takes them more than a turn to reach a port. So let's get these out as well, but it's going to take, like I said, it's going to take more than one turn to get there, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind. On these, can they get anywhere? Oh, crikey. I didn't even know I had those. +4 on now, I'm just going to get rid of those. I don't think we need those anymore. Right, disband. See, it might seem a bit remiss of me having those anyway, really, and it probably is, but, you know, why didn't I get rid of them before? But it takes so long to fiddle about getting all of these out of places that you think, oh, well, I might as well just leave them. You see, these here, they're too far away to get anywhere. They're miles away from a port, but they're good quality troops. But I'm just going to disband them all because I really don't see any point in paying for all of those. I just don't. We're on a +9 and I've got 4 troops in there, so let's just get rid of them. Isn't it sad, eh? Experienced troops like that, disbanding them. Oh well. Come on. Has it done it? It's still there. Come on. Phew. Do you know, don't know why it took them so long to think about that. Right, okay, well I could go on forever doing bits of things like that, and no, I think it's just going to waste everybody's time doing that. So, right, okay, these are going to wait for these to come in, but having said that, there's an awkward bit here between ships. You see that ship there would not be able to reach to there. So I'm going to put an intermediate ship in. So I'm going to get one of these ships to move, doesn't matter which one really, to say here. Okay, about there. Okay, so next turn what will happen is when these get their troops on board, they'll be able to move up to here and then perhaps go back to the port, I don't know, and then that gunboat can carry the troops to here, and then this gunboat can then move on, taking troops to various other places. I just hope they can. But I did have a gunboat around here as well, didn't I, somewhere, that was heading back somewhere. Where is he? Not him. Not him. It's him, isn't it? It's out of position. Well, now how long it would take him to get, say, to there? Well, let's do it anyway. That's the gunboat that got moved accidentally, so we certainly need him to be doing something more useful. This one I can't get anybody in yet, anyway, so... Right, okay, I now need to build up all my empty spots. There are loads of places that have got empty spots in, but let's just have a quick check. There was a place... Well, more than one place that was unhappy. Now that one is still building itself up, so I can accept that one. Musashi is red. But I'm recruiting 2 troops in there, so I'm not worried about that one. This one... Now, was it this one, Kazuka, that surprised me? Now, Kazuka's on a -1. Is that -1 going to improve? Doesn't look like non-clan allegiance, or alliance rather. Right, anything going to improve in here? 9, repression. There's nothing going to improve in there. They're becoming more independent, but it looks to me as though that place needs something else, doesn't it? It could do with a unit moving in there to help it out, but I don't think there's anyone that can reach. Oh, lots of units in there, haven't I? As well, you see this is another place where they're all tied up doing nothing, which is a bit silly. They really need to be coastal or, well, somewhere similar. But they certainly don't need to be tied up there. I don't know how happy this place is now. It's on +9, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not sure I can take them out yet. Any more minuses coming on? We're going to get castle repression as an improvement fairly soon. That's going down as well. It's predicted at 2. I wonder if I just take this garrison out of here and move it towards Kazuka. Maybe there's a time that I'm going to need to untax Kazuka. Now that's silly actually, moving the whole lot, isn't it? Because they're just going to end up stuck in the middle of the country like that, so that's just daft. I think I need to get these troops up here somewhere and mobilise them, or maybe even down to a port down here. Miles away from any ports. They really are stuck in the middle, aren't they? Okay, well let's take a couple of these less important units, or less good units, over to Kazuka. It's going to take 3 turns, but if I have a problem with Kazuka, then I'll just I'll untax it for a while. Yeah, what a pain! I totally missed that one when I was checking my territories. Right, now these here, I'm just going. They should be on what, 7 now, shouldn't they? Yes, they are. So let's get this army out of here as well. I know. Actually, what was I building there? Oh, I got. Right, okay. Fortress built. Oh yeah, next turn. So I mean, they're easily very happy. No problem with those. Let's get all these out then. Bring them up, say, to here. Again, it's going to take forever, isn't it? But at least they're doing something, and they're going to be useful eventually. I don't know where. Maybe I can put them on one of these boats and move them across to somewhere. It's not too far away from the port, though, is it really? Just a couple of turns. And it's better than wasting them, sitting them in there, isn't it? So, right, okay, next job, like I said, was to find out all of those that had spare recruitment slots. And, right, okay. Let's just keep going round. Actually, I'll not do it that way, I'll do it this way, because there might be some... Is that South Shinano? Is that where I am at the moment, South Shinano? I'm not, am I? Where am I? It doesn't tell me down here, the town, does it, where I am? Oh, it's Suruga, isn't it, that I'm at? Well, why did it leave me there? I'm just thinking about maybe getting the Gatling gun towers. But I don't really know where Suruga is now. See, my ship's going to be moving... Ah, there it is. My ships are soon going to be moving past that point. But they're not going until next turn. I think Suruga very soon is going to be safe. Because they can't land... Well, they could... An enemy force could land there, actually, and get... Oh, let's do it anyway, hang it all. Okay. And, next, let's go through these and see if I can... Kazuka. I wonder if it's worth building a magistrate in there. I'm going to give a bit of repression, happiness and all that. Right, what I'm actually doing is looking for slots that are completely empty that I can fill with something. And what I'm going to get in non-dangerous areas, like go-to for instance, is cottage industry, because it's going to make me some money, isn't it? So, okay, next. Oh, right, this one as well. Satsuma, again, very safe. Cottage industry. Do you remember I left a lot of these open so that I could put in what I wanted later on. I wasn't sure what I was going to need to build in those places, so I just left them with the ability to be changed, or rather things built that were more necessary in the future. See, loads of places on this main part where I started off that have got good quality places for raising troops, and also artillery and horse as well, but they're just too damn far away, and the railways don't work properly, so, well, not properly enough for me anyway. Right, okay, come on, I'm sure I had some other slots available other than these. Where are you? Come on, available slots, show yourselves. This is the problem when you've got such a massive area under control as well now, isn't it? Where am I? Come on, there must be some slots available. I've only filled one, I think. No. Do you know, I don't oh yes, just found one now. Where's that one? Mikawa. It's well behind the lines, isn't it? So I don't need to worry about that one. So we're going to get cottage industry on that one. And I should have taken a note of where they are and how many, you know, so I'd know when to stop. Because I have looked at them all, but it was a couple of nights ago. I went out last night, so meeting this wonderful teacher. She's teaching sixth form, and they're doing the English Civil War, the causes of the English Civil War, you know. And I had this brilliant conversation with her. She's so buzzing and so excited by it all, and you know, she's really, really nice as well. I'm sure she'd be a brilliant person to be taught by. The other thing I was amazed by was she's just so unpolitical, you know, and her degree was in politics, you know. I thought she'd have some political opinions, you know, but no, she was absolutely brilliant. So I'm looking forward to that. That's all in November. Talking to the sixth form kids about how Charles's personality was forged and how it might have affected what happened later on in the years. Okay. I'll tell you what, the kids that sit that exam will be coming out with stuff that nobody's read before, and it's all factual. Back it all up with definite facts. Okay. I don't think there are any more, you know. I'll tell you what, a modern history teacher marking a paper where Charles I is vilified, you know, in what he did, is going to find it amazing to read. He really is, because they just don't believe it. They're just sort of like modern socialists, really, that interpret 17th century history, and it's sad, really, the way that happens. But anyway, so just one more look at this, just to make sure. It is only that one of the territory, isn't it? Or is it this one as well? Yeah, that's a new one, isn't it? So, okay, let's see what the turn end brings on. 39 minutes 46. There is something I didn't do, you know. I didn't move towards the Azu territory. I think that's something that I wanted to do. Oh, shinobi detected? Yeah, well, that's all fairly normal, isn't it, that stuff? I don't think we're worried about that sort of thing. Mounting unrest in Kazuki. Yeah, they're still red, aren't they? They're not happy. I wonder why that I didn't realise what was going on with them before. Well, they're the ones that these troops have been brought out of, aren't they? Well, with mounting unrest in there and these not being able to reach them, could I have recruited in there? Yeah, but nothing good. I think I'm going to have to untax them, you know. And I'm going to do that now because I might forget it otherwise. Okay, mounting unrest. I don't want a revolution or rebellion, whatever, in the middle of the country. Construction report. Gatling gun towers and fortress. Brilliant. Actually, I think now I've got that fortress. Is that in North Shinano? Let's have a look. Ah, no, I don't need anything else. So I was going to say it probably gives me the chance. Oh no, this is the turn away, isn't it? I'm going to say it give me a chance to build something else, but it won't do yet, will it? Shinobi detected. Quartermaster's report. Yeah, it's just those two in Musashi. Shipwrights report. That would just be gunboats that I was getting. Mounting unrest. Path blocked. Need to look at that one because I want everybody still to be moving. It's probably just him, isn't it? In Fukushima. Right, Fukushima's such a hard place to reach, it really is. But there is a place around here I can reach, which is the other Aizu territory, which is here. I wonder if I could have done this last turn. I wonder if they could have moved. No, they couldn't. We'd only just taken the place, hadn't we? So they couldn't have moved, so no, it's okay. Do I need to get her out of the way? I don't think I do, you know. Let's get them moving. All the way up to here. Okay, and bring these up behind. Maybe he'll make them move a little bit quicker. That's good, isn't it? I think it did work, actually, you know. I think they did move just a little bit quicker. Right, now this place is not happy now, of course. -1. So I need to do something about that. This is where I intend to bring my troops over, by the way. Now, these as well, this place, I want to get the troops out of it. Oh, right, okay, I can get perhaps a police station in there now. Let's get this army out of here to join up with those there. I would send them by sea, but sea isn't really very safe yet. Not over this side, so I need to sort of protect my sea areas first before I start mobilising across the sea. So I could get a gunboat in there, you see, and then move the troops around that way, but they're hostile waters. I don't know what's there, and it's going to take me a while to block off the seas, because I'm doing two things with my ships, really, my fleets. One is to block off, the other one is to destroy any ships that come my way, but I can only do it in very narrow places, otherwise it leaves me too exposed. So, right, I'm going to bring these up. Maybe I should take them to Shimoza for now, but that's not where I want them to go eventually. Certainly not. I want them to sort of be moving towards the middle of the country. This is one of the problems, actually, of moving across land, because that's the next place to attack, and that's going to take forever. I mean, look at that, it's green. But I can't really put them on ships. That doesn't make sense. What, Shimoza for now, maybe? I don't know. Well, they're going to have to move, whatever happens, because, I mean, they're just wasted at the moment. They really are. I don't really want them in there, though. But it's going to have to happen. Maybe I can get them out the other side. I wonder if there's a connection between Hitachi and Fukushima. God, it's miles away, isn't it? That really is a long way away, and there are no other territories to take on this side here. Nothing. And I can't really trust my troops to ships in those hostile waters. So, I'm going to have to bring them this way. So, after we've taken this place... No, it's a waste. It's just a total waste of time. Right, okay. Think. I've got to get them out of here anyway, because this is just a waste. And I'll get them moving... Well, let's move them towards Fukushima. No way I think they're ever going to get there, but let's get them moving anyway. Right, okay, oh, it's like they're stuck in there, doesn't it? Right, okay, what I'm going to do on the next video, we're up to 45 minutes now, I'm going to step all my ships forward. I haven't got time to do it now. Step all my ships forward. I'm hoping to get to this area here because that's quite narrow, but in the meantime I'll probably just go for this area and then move across to that area afterwards. But I do want to bring my troops forward by hopping the gunboats round and putting those troops into where? Put those troops into here. You know, the troops on the ships, on the gunboats. You remember the one of the armies couldn't reach the port. Well, I can get that one into the port now. Bring all the gunboats round. Bring the troops up to here, and feed troops into both these areas here in order to settle the place. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to step these ships forward. And on the next video, I'll show you my ships stepped forward, probably to along here. Or here, depends how far I can get them, but they're going to be moving forward. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach this far. If I can get that far, in fact we'll see now. You'll get an idea where they are going to go to. Yeah, they won't quite reach to there, so I think it's going to be along here for now, somewhere along here, because otherwise I'm covering too big an area across there, and then I'll might just be able to do it. No, I think across there, and the gunboat with bringing those troops across, and then I'll just show you those in position on the next video, because you can see the motion that I've started, can't you? So anyway, okay, we're still moving in the right direction. We're almost there. Thanks for watching again, folks.